We are tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep can fix. Not the kind of tired that disappears after a vacation. We are tired in our bones, tired in our hearts, tired in our souls. Because for years, we have been carrying burdens that seem to get heavier with every passing day. Every morning, we wake up, we check our phones, another controversy, another investigation, another corruption scandal, another political fight, another speech, another promise, another excuse. The headlines change, the faces change, the slogans change, but somehow, the struggles of ordinary Filipinos remain exactly the same. Because while politicians argue, the Filipino people are busy trying to survive. A mother stands in a grocery aisle, calculator in hand, comparing prices, counting every peso, putting items back on the shelf, not because she wants to, because she has to. Because feeding a family has become a daily balancing act. A father opens the electric bill. He stares at it, reads it again, wondering how the amount became so high, wondering how a family that already sacrifices so much can still barely keep up. Then come the water bill, the internet bill, the rent, the tuition, the medicines, the transportation costs. One bill after another, one expense after another, one burden after another. And every month feels like a battle just to stay afloat. Millions of Filipinos wake up before sunrise. They leave home while it's still dark. They spend hours in traffic, hours standing in crowded buses, hours waiting for transportation, hours of their lives lost every single day. By the time they get home, their children are asleep. Their bodies are exhausted. Their energy is gone. And tomorrow, they will do it all over again. Not because they want to, but because they have no choice. Students study late into the night, carrying the hopes of their families, believing that education is the key to a better future. But even they are beginning to wonder, will there be jobs waiting after graduation? Will hard work be enough? Will their dreams survive reality? Fresh graduates send hundreds of applications. Hundreds? Sometimes thousands. Waiting for one opportunity, one interview, one company willing to give them a chance, and many are left asking, after everything I have sacrificed, why is it still this hard? Then there are the taxpayers, the ordinary workers, the employees, the entrepreneurs, the professionals, the people who wake up every day, follow the rules, and do their jobs. Every paycheck, deductions come first. Taxes, contributions, fees, charges, money earned through sweat, through overtime, through sacrifice, and people ask a simple question. Where is it going? Because they pay taxes, yet they still sit in endless traffic. They still face overcrowded hospitals. They still see classrooms lacking resources. They still struggle with public services. They still fear every heavy rainfall. And they still wonder why basic problems remain unsolved. And maybe what hurts the most is corruption. Because corruption is not just about money. It's not just about headlines. It's not just about scandals. Corruption is a child studying in a crowded classroom. Corruption is a patient waiting hours for medical care. Corruption is a flooded community that was promised protection. Corruption is a road that was supposed to be fixed. A project that was supposed to help, a service that never reached the people. The Philippines has spent years struggling with corruption and poor rankings in international corruption measures. And ordinary Filipinos feel its effects every day. Because every peso lost to corruption is a peso stolen from the future. A classroom that wasn't built, a hospital that wasn't improved, a bridge that was not completed, a community that was not protected. And who pays the price? Not the powerful, not the wealthy, not the connected, the people, always the people. And then, when the rain comes, fear arrives with them. Families rush to lift appliances. Parents watch floodwater rise. Children stare out windows, wondering if their homes will stay dry. Business owners pray they won't lose everything they have worked for. And people ask the same question they have been asking for years. Why is this still happening? Why do communities flood every year? Why do families keep rebuilding the same lives over and over? Why are disasters treated like surprises when they have become routine? The OFW misses another birthday, another Christmas, another graduation, another family gathering, watching loved ones grow older through a screen. Not because they want to leave, but because they believe their family deserves a better future. The nurse works another exhausting shift. The teacher spends personal money for his students. The farmer worries about drought, then storms, then rising cost. The fisherman worries if today's catch will be enough. The small business owner wonders if they can survive another increase in expenses. Everywhere you look, Filipinos are carrying something heavy, and most carry it quietly. We are tired of being told how resilient we are, because resilience was never supposed to be a permanent way of life. Filipinos should not need extraordinary strength just to live ordinary lives. A family should not need heroism to buy groceries. A worker shouldn't need endless patience to get home. A student shouldn't need a miracle to succeed. An honest citizen shouldn't have to wonder whether hard work will ever be enough. Yet, for millions of Filipinos, that is reality. And we are tired of being divided, tired of being told who to hate, tired of friendships ending because of politics, tired of families fighting over politicians because hunger has no political color. Floodwater doesn't ask who you voted for. High electric bills don't care about political parties. Inflation doesn't care about ideology. Suffering doesn't choose sides. So why do we? We are not asking for luxury. We're not asking for protection. We are not asking for miracles. We are asking for accountability. We are asking for honesty. We are asking for competent leadership. We are asking for a country where taxes become services, where public funds become progress, where education becomes opportunity, where hard work is rewarded, where ordinary people have a fair chance to succeed because the Philippines is not its politicians. It is not the scandals. It is not the headlines. It is not the political drama. The Philippines is the mother stretching every peso, The father working overtime. The student refusing to give up. The graduate chasing opportunity. The worker waking up before dawn. The teacher, the nurse, the farmer, the fisherman, the entrepreneur, the taxpayer, the ordinary Filipino. The people who continue carrying this nation despite every hardship placed on their shoulders. We are tired. Tired of struggling, tired of surviving, tired of waiting. But we are not giving up because despite the corruption, despite the floods, despite the traffic, despite the bills, despite the taxes, despite the disappointments, we still wake up. We still work. We still care. We still hope. And that hope, that stubborn, relentless Filipino hope, is stronger than any scandal, stronger than any crisis, and stronger than any politician. Because governments come and go, headlines come and go, but the Filipino people remain. And one day, this country must finally become worthy of the sacrifices its people make every single day. Because we deserve more than survival. We deserve a future. And we will never stop demanding it. And that's all for now. Bye.